Thank you so much, John and Mindy. Aren't they amazing, everyone? Just one more round of applause. So as you've heard in the video, the BRCA milestone 25 years ago helped spark incredible innovation. It was a milestone year for me as well. I was just graduating from medical school and about to embark on my career. This landmark discovery became a personal calling for me. In the quarter century since, entire fields of research, science, and treatment have been created. The founding of the Vassar Center for BRCA in 2012 turned that initial spark into a flame that illuminates the promise of better options for future generations. Vassar's expansive scope, which includes everything from basic science, clinical trials, and increasing awareness, is producing real results. As John just mentioned, Vassar-led studies have helped usher in new FDA-approved treatments called PARP inhibitors. These drugs block BRCA-altered cancers from repairing, causing them to become so unstable that they die. PARP inhibitors have transformed care for BRCA-related breast and ovarian cancer. To give you an idea of this, 11 years ago, a patient of mine with metastatic breast cancer joined a PARP inhibitor clinical trial. I just saw her a few weeks ago, still on her PARP inhibitor and still without evidence of cancer, which is truly amazing. Now, to be perfectly clear, most stories are not like that, and we need to turn more of our patients' stories into one like hers. Our research suggests PARP inhibitors hold promise for patients with BRCA-related pancreatic cancer and prostate cancer as well. And we're working to predict response to therapy using things from CRISPR screens to PARP PET imaging. The discovery that many causes of ovarian cancer originate in the fallopian tube could revolutionize care for this hard-to-detect treatment, this hard-to-detect cancer. To improve early detection, we're studying microcatheter technology to collect cells. Think of it as a kind of pap smear for the fallopian tube. Vassar researchers, along with others throughout the world, are investigating removing the fallopian tubes alone to prevent ovarian cancer. If effective, this technique would preserve fertility and spare patients the negative effects of early surgical menopause. When we say we're fighting for better options, this is exactly what we mean. This is groundbreaking. Our collaborative approach is revolutionizing the field. Vassar is proud to partner with Memorial Sloan Kettering, Dana-Farber, Beth Israel, and UCLA to expand genetic testing, bringing life-saving information to high-risk populations. Vassar is also funding innovative research at best-in-class institutions worldwide. I cannot impress upon you how rare it is for an institution like Penn to give out money to other institutions. That collaborative spirit has been contagious, and the result has been unparalleled progress. We remain indebted to our founders, Mindy and John Gray, and Sherry and Len Potter, for their leadership and vision. I'm also inspired by the dedication of the Vassar leadership team, Ronnie Drapkin, Roger Greenberg, Kate Nathanson, and Beth Stearman. And I'm grateful for the commitment of our leadership at Penn for helping to bring this vision to life. While we are here tonight to celebrate progress, we remain laser focused on the work we still have left to do. Simply put, the options that we have today are not good enough and often come with a high physical and emotional cost. At home, I have a box with the name of my patients who have died of BRCA-related cancers, and I can tell you that there are far too many. We can and we must do better for our patients and for their families. But people can't act on information that they don't know. As you saw in the film, 90% of BRCA1 and 2 mutation carriers do not know their status. They, their families, their children, do not know that they are at risk. Through new initiatives like LATINX and BRCA, Vassar is working to raise awareness, provide education and resources in Spanish, and build a support system for the Latina community. We are excited to have many incredible partners in this work, including Alejandra Compoverde and our first honoree of the night, Nina Garcia. As you will hear in the following video, Nina's story illustrates our belief that armed with the right information, you can be empowered to make the right choices for your health.
Hola, soy Nina Garcia, editora en jefe de la revista Elle y juez del programa de televisión Project Runway. He trabajado en el mundo de la moda durante 25 años, pero este año fue diferente para mí. A través de pruebas genéticas aprendí que tenía una mutación BRCA que me ponía en alto riesgo de cáncer de mama. Durante más de 3 años me hicieron todo tipo de exámenes. Todos los días me despertaba pensando, ¿es hoy el día en que me diagnostican con un cáncer? Pensé que la mejor solución en mi caso era realizarme una doble mastectomía. ¿Sentí miedo? Sí, mucho miedo. ¿Estaba tomando la decisión correcta para mí? Absolutamente. Los estudios realizados nos indican que las mujeres latinas tienen menos probabilidad de hacerse las pruebas, incluso cuando hay antecedentes familiares de cáncer. Pero el Vassar Center quiere cambiar esto. Vassar está lanzando una nueva iniciativa llamada LATINX BRCA para crear conciencia y construir comunidad para las personas latinas en torno a los cánceres relacionados con BRCA. Durante muchos años, el Vassar Center ha sido un lugar donde las familias pueden encontrar toda la información sobre los exámenes genéticos. Son líderes en concientizar y en recaudar fondos para la investigación del cáncer hereditario. ¿Y si esta pudiera ser la última generación de cáncer en tu familia?
So yes, we need to do more in order to lessen the impact of BRCA mutations. But due to the immense amount of progress in these last 25 years, I know that when my career ends, we will be telling a different story about BRCA than we were telling when it first began. It is my pleasure to invite Nina Garcia, editor-in-chief of Elle Magazine and longtime judge of Project Runway, to the stage. Nina was the first Latina to head a major fashion title and is a true role model for us all. We are so grateful to you for courageously sharing your story and for joining with us to launch LATINX and BRCA. Nina, please join us.